give us the slaps. We want to hear the talk. We want to hear you talking that shit. So if we got to go get it, I don't care if a hacker got it, the engineer of the LA studio sold it. I don't care what they did. We gonna get it, nigga.
Well. Looks like Drake is in the doghouse once again. But this time, to his credit, it's not his fault. We need to talk about streamers. Now, live streaming isn't exactly something new. It's something that's been around for quite some time, but it's really gotten a lot more popular in the last 10 to 15 years. What initially started as a niche thing is now a main pillar in entertainment as we know it. Kids that were just sitting on their ass playing video games managed to create an entire genre of media that is now molding the culture of the entire world, and especially Black culture. From DJ Academics to Kai Cenat to IShowSpeed, these are people that are able to change the culture with a click of a button. And I'll be honest, I don't know if they're always using their power correctly. A lot of the live stream stuff takes away from hip hop. People getting mass amounts of attention is nothing new, and it's totally fine. But it depends on how you use that attention when you get it. Just a few nights ago, 2 streamers ended up getting their hands on a bunch of songs from Drake's new album, Iceman, and started leaking it all over the internet. Now, as a huge hip hop fan, yes, there's a part of me that does want to hear that stuff. But also as a fan of just the art form and somebody who is friends with actual rappers, I know how long it takes to put something together and how discouraging that can be if something that's not finished goes out and is put to the people for them to judge it. Now, one part of me feels bad for Drake because I'm like, oh, he got his songs leaked. But another part of me is thinking, maybe he somehow knows these guys and got them to leak this stuff on purpose behind the scenes so he could get some sort of litmus test from his listeners and his fans on whether or not they like this music. Either way, antics like this dilute what hip hop is. This constant need for clout has built an internet environment that is super toxic and is actually destroying a lot of Black culture. A lot of these streamers, yes, they did start out playing video games, but they made a lot of their career commenting on rappers, commenting on the culture as a whole, and kind of becoming these trendsetters for what Black culture is today. And that responsibility carries a weight to it. And let me be clear, I'm not shitting on hip hop media, all right? If it wasn't for people like Joe Budden and DJ Academics, a lot of these rappers wouldn't really be getting as much shine as they should. Hip hop media is a main part of hip hop, and it's a component that you need. Without hip hop media, hip hop itself wouldn't necessarily be as good. But I do think the clout that a lot of these hip hop media personalities are looking for can sometimes overshadow the music and take a lot of concentration out of the music and sometimes even hurt the music as a whole. And it's not just the streamers either. It's the way these rappers feed into these streamers. Being a part of their weird like skits and shit, trying to go on their streams and like bully the streamer. It's a circus. You know, before media was just more of an interview. You're finding out about people's songs. You're finding out about how they feel about certain things, right? Now it's just become this weird Pee-wee's Playhouse interview show where like, you know, every 10 seconds somebody's doing like a weird dance move or something. And it's like, what is this? Are we going to put on the songs? Are we going to ask him what his inspiration was or what? Because this shit I'm not here for. You know, maybe it's just for the younger kids. I don't know. But if it is just for the younger kids, then I feel that they should have their own section of that. You know, we shouldn't really be relying on someone like Kai Cenat to be a media personality. We shouldn't even really be relying on somebody like Black Boy Max or any of these guys. And the worst part is, instead of a lot of new personalities trying to be like the elder statesmen of hip hop, you know, the Elliott Wilsons who are writers, you know, Star from Star and Buck Wild who has his own live stream show, or the Joe Buddens, I feel like everybody is just trying to drift over to the live stream side of things. And mark my words, I feel like eventually the bubble with this is gonna burst. Hip hop and just everything in general needs some sort of objectivity. Not everything can just be weird, like fun and games. And it's more than fun and games, but you know what I'm talking about. It's just foolishness. You know, these kids that are 10 years old watching Kai Cenat now are gonna get older and be 25 years old. And unless he grows with them, they're gonna look for different places to go. And that's going to be the gap that a lot of these people need to fill. And I guess if they won't, then I will. Whatever. So let me know what you guys think. Are streamers ruining this fucking thing we call hip hop, this thing of ours? Or am I just an old man who's yelling at a cloud and too angry? Let me know in the comments. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Peace.